actually not that hard to do. This is the easiest method to use, is to basically do path-based routing. But it's not really restful. It's not, when you're looking at a resource should have a single representation as far as the path to get to that resource. Okay, it has a single entry point. Versioning breaks that down. It means that you essentially have to generate the path at runtime based on the version that you want to use. So it works really easily. It's doable. It keeps a nice clean separation between your API implementations at the controller level, but it's not really that restful. And over time, you're going to end up with a lot of extra controllers that represent your different versions. The other thing to point out on versioning, you only really need to change versions when you break backwards compatibility. So I'll get more to that later, but essentially, as long as you are not doing that too often, you're not going to have too many of these, but still, it is going to be a bit cluttered. All right, you're going to have this directory structure that's a bit cluttered up. So another way that's been discussed more recently is using the accept header as the mechanism for describing the version. Now, there's two ways I've seen this done. One is where so the accept header breaks down into, it's a MIME type that has two parts. The first part is the application. And that might be text. It could be a text as well. It could be all different kinds of things. But that's pretty standard. The vend dot notation is basically saying this is our own content type. And then we say plus JSON to indicate it's our content type that is sort of on top of JSON. All right. So we use JSON as the underlying level, but we have a separate content type. I don't think that's absolutely necessary, but this is kind of the standard that you'll see done. One way that it might be done is instead of doing vend.myapp, they might do vend.myapp-v1. Now, I'm going to propose to you that that's